Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and welcome to the 2019 Christmas unboxing. That's right, just 1 year later and I have even more stuff to show you. Alright, so this is just going to be a chill unboxing video where you and I will just relax, and it's going to be quite long and I didn't really prepare any scripts or anything like that, so I'm going to be rambling on maybe and I'll just do some cuts here and there, so yeah, just relax. Maybe grab a drink, because this is going to be pretty long, I'm thinking. Alright, so, on the desk, well, the most obvious thing you see is probably a gimbal. And that's because after around, I guess, 1 year, 1.5 years of doing this, I'm finally getting a camera upgrade. So guys, what do you think was my camera before? Like before any of this? Well, if you guessed it was an actual video camera, then you are wrong. Because my old video camera was my phone. Believe it or not, I don't know, I mean, my videos, I'd like to think they look good, especially the B-rolls that I've done, and this is, well, this has served me pretty well in the past 1.5 years, but I did have some complaints about it. So, this is limited to around 64 gigs, I think. I got 64 gigs of storage in here. And for 4K video, I record in 4K for those of you who don't know. That's not enough. I can only record around like 20 or maybe 30 minutes if I delete some extra stuff, because I already have quite a lot of stuff on here, like photos and videos and music and stuff like that. So it's kind of rough to do on this, but I guess it kind of worked. You know, for the last 1.5 years, but now I've actually got a new camera and some lights. If you already notice, it's much brighter. I'm much better lit than I was in previous videos, especially because I usually record at night because I'm busy during the day. So here we are. So I have one light over there, one light over there. They're all facing me, and as you can see, it's bright in here, which, yeah, I guess was a problem of my previous videos. So thank you all for your feedback and letting me know that this is where I should focus my money on. Also, I have a new camera because, as I said, this is well, it's kind of not doing me any favors anymore for the 64 gigs of storage. So I bought a new camera just a couple weeks ago, and I've been, you know, going at it, trying to learn how it works, because I'm not really a photographer or videographer type guy. So yeah, this is my first actual camera. It's a Panasonic Lumix G7. It's a 4K 30 FPS camera. It's a mirrorless camera. It's light, and it's all I've been looking for. And I got it at a really good deal at around, I got it secondhand for around $3,000, which I guess is around $250 US, which is amazing because the camera right now on Amazon I think costs north of $700, which is pretty good. Recently I actually did a build video with this camera and these and you know, everything that I bought, which worked out well, except when I wanted to record B-roll, because I've actually done like some cinematic shots of the new computer that I built for my friends, and well, I have it hooked up to a tripod right now, and it's not that controllable, especially because I had a gimbal for my phone, which is why all the shots that you've seen from maybe a monitor video or something like that were really, really smooth. It's because it was a motorized gimbal. So I don't have one for the camera. Well, I didn't have one until now. So this is the Zhiyun, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Weebill S. It's well, it's a very compact gimbal, as you can see by the box, and it should be more than adequate for this light camera. So let's unbox it. I actually got this at a pretty good deal. I think it was around 2,400 Hong Kong dollars, which I think is maybe 270, 250 US dollars, something like that. So that's a pretty good deal, because I think when I searched for it on Amazon or any of the other e-tailers, they were selling it for around 400 bucks. I do need to check that, but don't take my word for that. So, but I think, you know, I think that I'm correct in my price estimate. Okay, so how do we open this? Oh, so it's one of these pull tab things. There we go. There we go. All right, and then, yeah, this is premium package. It's got a handle. So let's just take this out. Oof. Okay. This feels really professional just to hold and see, because I've been doing this. I've been looking like an amateur for quite a while now, especially because I use my phone. I don't have an actual camera. But, you know, things are changing, and, well, thanks to all of you who've given me a lot of support, not, you know, financially, but, you know, through feedback and telling me that, you know, my videos are pretty good, I guess. I mean, you guys seem to like it, so I thought this kind of equipment would be a good investment so I can keep delivering the kind of content that I want to make and, you know, deliver it better than I've ever done before. Wow, look at this. Okay, maybe I should move this aside first. All right. Okay, let's put these aside first. I don't want to drop these. I don't want to be like Linus. Okay, so we gotta peel this. Okay. Ooh, man. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So, no. Is this? Oh, wow, they got me with that. I thought it was like a driver's CD or something. I'm like, what? Okay. So, a service card. I'm not sure what that is. Weebill S. Quick start guide. Okay, great, because this looks kind of complicated. I'm glad they include a guide for this. So I'm just going to leave that on the table. And look at the amount of accessories they have. Look at that. Oh, wait, there's an English version of the back. Okay, great. Yeah, so you have a wireless image transmitter. You have a remote control. You have a phone mount. Some of the accessories, by the way, I do have. I'm just going to unbox those later on. You have a tripod. You have a follow focus motor, which is nice. And a monopod. Yeah, there's lots of nice stuff here. I just got the gimbal and the Creator Accessories kit, which is, I think, more than enough. I could always buy stuff later on. Okay, this is nice to have. At least I know what I can and can't buy. Ooh, wow. By the way, if you hear some droning behind over there, there's a washing machine that's running, and it's quite loud and annoying, so I apologize if it kind of bothers you. I'll do my best to edit it out in post, but there's only so much Audacity can do. Ooh, wow. Wait, which is the way to open this? I'm guessing this is the way to open it because there's a logo this way, so. Okay. Wow, look at that. Jeez. You can tell. Man, new electronic smell. Never gets old. Wow, look at that. I hope you can see this. So we got some batteries and the gimbal itself. So how do I remove this? I don't want to break it. Wow, the build quality is impressive. Jeez. That's metal. That's very well machined. Okay, so that's there, and I'm not really sure what to expect here because I'm not a photographer, videographer, so I'm guessing these little knobs lock the axis so it doesn't move. Notice that I move it around, but the arms are staying put, which is nice. We have it looks like a USB-C connector up front here on this side, and a micro USB cable like connector on this side. I'm not sure what that's for. We have, I think, this is where the quick release plate goes for your camera. We have the focus wheel, which is important because I do have a focus motor in that box over there, and we have some mounting points for the included tripod. So there's actually two ways you can mount this. There is one underneath for a more traditional gimbal, or you can mount it at the back here, so you can use it in underslung mode, which is actually really cool. I really like that feature, and it's worth it if you want to get something like this. It's very compact as well. Definitely not as big as it looks in the pictures, but that's nice. And here is the tripod, and it's heavier than I thought it would be. Wow, everything is so well built. But that's what happens if you spend 2,400 Hong Kong dollars on a gimbal. You get good build quality. Wow, everything is so sturdy. I love it. Guys, I'm coming from an Osmo Mobile 2. Expect me to be impressed with pretty much everything in here. And what is this? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not a professional by any means, so I'm not gonna, you know, make up some names I don't know about. Okay, well, this is the quick release plate, I guess, because there's a slider that you can position the camera for. I'm guessing there's some sort of screw mechanism underneath for you to fasten it. Okay. This is not getting any clearer. And then you have a battery compartment. Duh. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly what goes on here. Oh, okay. What? Okay, that's not making any sense. So you have the batteries and the battery compartments, but they're separate from the unit itself. Or maybe I have to undo some screws at the bottom. I don't know. Okay. So at the back you have a joystick, you have some control wheels. Nice. Okay. So how do we get this set up? Alright. Oh, okay, so the battery compartment is underneath. Okay. Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god. How do I stop this? Oh, this. Nice, okay, I'm learning. Okay, so the battery compartment goes underneath this. Oh, okay, so you just have to slide it like that. Wait, so what is the extra thing for? Oh, a battery recharger, I guess? Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay, so you have to slide it underneath. You have to take, okay, you take your batteries in here. Okay, slide that back, I guess. Okay. And then take the quick release plate. Oh, I guess we can put the tripod on now. That was simple. Now we can stand it up. Okay, great. That's much easier. Okay. Quick release plate module. Oh, okay, so now we can unlock the axes. I'm guessing we can do this one first. Okay, maybe that's not how to do it. Or maybe it's this thing. There we go. That's what that's for. Okay, so what is this for? Okay, I'm not sure what these are for. Oh! Duh. Okay. So these are for the sliders. That's convenient. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I guess there's another one. There's another axis to unlock. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's that red switch right here. That can unlock. Okay. That's rolling. And this one right here can unlock pitch, I guess. Ew. Okay. Now we got it. There we go. Wow. Look at that swing. Jeez. Okay. Installation. And then the quick release plate somehow goes on here? Is it the other way around? No, that's not it.
12 seconds later.
Okay, you know what? When I have the camera later on after I record this, I'm gonna set it up and then I'll show you what it looks like. I think that's a better way of doing things. Because I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it'll be easier for me to understand how this works if I have the camera. Okay, so that's the first unboxing done, I guess. So we'll just leave that on the side here for you guys to see. And all its parts. Oh my god. Okay. And some silica gel. Okay. Okay. So we'll keep this till later. I will show you what the gimbal looks like with the camera on, don't worry. Alright, so second unboxing is the accessories kit. Because of course, when you have a new camera, you're definitely going to buy a crap ton of accessories for it, like lenses and D-filters and things like that. So for some reason, this is already, look at that, I didn't even touch this, but it's already open. Okay, that's a little concerning, but it doesn't look like it was touched. Okay. Transmount Mini Monopod. Okay. I never really got the concept behind monopods because it's just one leg. It can't really stand on its own. So if you're a photographer, do leave a comment down below how I can use this, because I already have a tripod from Manfrotto. I think that's how it's called. Okay. Okay, so the seals here aren't broken yet, which is a good sign. I guess it's just the box of the package itself. Okay. Oh, you have to pull the tab again, and then, okay. Ooh, there's a bag. Interesting. It comes in a bag, which is nice. Wow. Okay. So we undo that, and we have more silica gel. And the tripod itself. Wow. If I can get it out. Okay, nice. And it's got a quick start guide. Ooh, there we go. Oops. There we go, that looks pretty good. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, this works a little differently for my tripod. You have like latches here, you rotate it. It's like a dial to tighten it or loosen it. Okay. So it's a big leg. That's my understanding of what a monopod is. It's a big leg. You tighten these down, and and then you mount your camera on top, and that's pretty much it. I'm not sure how I would use this. I'm sure there's some way I can make use of this, but my mind is blank. Okay, that's cool. But not really why I bought the Creator accessory kit in the first place. It's nice to have, for sure, if I ever end up using it. I'm sure there's some way I can use it. Just don't know how. Okay, let's put that down there. Ooh, okay. And the bag, maybe I should put it back in the bag. Yeah, okay. Let's put that down. Next. Wow, how much stuff is in here? Oh, wow, look at that. There's a big piece of foam for everything. So we have a camera belt. We have, if I can get this to come out. We have, there we go. This is the one I'm most interested in. The servo zoom or focus module. Because my camera right now is a Panasonic Lumix G7. I'm going to mount it on here. But if I want to control the zoom or the focus, which I'm definitely going to do to get those nice pull focus shots, can't really do that when it's balanced on here. I'm going to wreck the shot if I input even a little bit of force. So instead of manually adjusting the focus ring, which is detrimental to the shot, they have this, which allows you to use the focus wheel on here with any camera. Right? You just wrap this gear thing around your camera's focus ring or zoom ring, and you can control it automatically, which is really, really nice. All right, so let's take this out of here first. The focus ring right here is actually compatible with, I think, Sony or Canon cameras. I forget. They could just plug in directly, I think, and they'll work no problem. They're compatible, but this is not. So they made this, which is really, really cool. So let's open this bad boy up. Okay, there we go. And then, how does it pop up? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like one of those Apple boxes, isn't it? Okay, so we have a quick start guide, of course. Let's just leave that till later. And then, ooh, we have the gear that you wrap around your camera. Let's just take a look at that and see what we're working with. There we go. It's a big gear. Oh, there's two. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure how we would put that on, but we'll figure that out later. Just put it back, and then to control that gear, we have. Get it out. Okay, there we go. We have our focus motor. Check it out. It's a servo motor. It has a set of gears here that interlock with the one in here, and they just move. And you mount it somehow. I'm not really sure how. I'll probably look up some tutorials on YouTube if I can't really figure it out. But yeah, this should allow me to control the camera's zoom or focus, depending on what I want to do. Then we have a cable. Oh, okay. So USB-C to USB-C, I'm guessing it plugs into the motor, which plugs into the side right here. That makes sense. And what is this? No idea. More mounting accessories, I guess. I'm not really sure how to do that. But I will take a look at this. I'll show you what the finished product looks like, so you don't need to worry. You're not going to miss out on anything. Okay. It's not a square. Okay. So very cool. Very cool. I like this. There we go. So I'll just put that over here. There we go. And then we have the camera belt. And the seal. Almost forgot that. Not very easy to open. Oh. More silica gel. Wow, look at that. So it's a belt you wrap around your waist. Let's hope it fits around my waist. And okay. Huh? So do you mount the camera on here, or do you mount the gimbal on here? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. You mount the gimbal on top of here, and it somehow latches to your belt. I'm not sure why you'd want that, except for security purposes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else in here, except maybe some holders for something. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can come up with and how I would use this. But it's still nice to have. Still nice to have. So that's unboxed. Just put it behind there. Okay, two more things, and then we have, well, three more things technically. So we have a quick setup kit. I'm not really sure what this is. I'm guessing it's just some sort of adapter for, it looks like it's in between the tripod and the gimbal itself. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Okay. Oh god, I tore the package. Then again, it's a small package, so it's a really, really tiny box. I'm just wrecking this. Come out. So it was just, what's this? Oh, wow. Okay. Are you kidding? It has a quick start gun? Look! That is the cutest quick start gun I've ever seen. Look at this. Okay. I'm not really sure how that works. Because if you put it on here, that's just, oh, it's got a nice feeling to it though. I'm not sure what it does. Because it, I mean, there's already a hole at the back of the gimbal, right? So if I just, there's a hole, and if you add this round thing, surprise, surprise, there's a hole. So I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be for. Yeah, Okay, I'm stumped with that one. Okay, here we go. There's another thing that I'm definitely going to use. Here we have a mobile phone mount, which is nice because the camera that I'm using right now, the Lumix G7, actually supports wireless image transmission to my phone. So I can mount it on here, and I can look at what the camera is displaying via Bluetooth, which is really, really convenient. If, you know, the monitor, because the camera actually has a fully articulating monitor, so if that doesn't work out well for the balance on the gimbal, then I can always use my phone, which is nice. And my phone gets really bright because it's Apple. Apple's displays are really bright. I'm not sure how bright the camera display gets, so, you know, nice to have as well. So somehow we put it on there. Again, I really have to, oh my god. I really have to figure it out. I'm guessing you put it at the back, which makes a lot more sense. Like this, I guess. Oh yeah, because there's like gear teeth on here. There's gear teeth as well on this side, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And you use this to lock it in place. Oh, okay. And then what do you do with this guy? You unlock it, I guess, because there's a what is this? Okay, we can extend it. Yeah, duh. But how do you rotate it? Do you have to unscrew it? Oh, that's convenient. Okay. Oh, there's a knob right here, so you can rotate it yourself, even if it's locked to the gimbal. That is a nice feature. I like that. There we go. And then you can put your phone on here. How brilliant is that? That's awesome. I actually like that feature a lot. That's great. And I think that's it for the Weebill and its accessories. All right, so we're down to our last item. Okay. Now for this last thing, well, last year I unboxed an NVMe SSD. I think it was a SanDisk Extreme Pro 1 terabyte. It was a great drive. It was installed on my laptop because my laptop originally had a 256 gigabyte NVMe SSD, which is, I don't know, for me, it's too little because I'm a power user. So it's too little for me. I swapped out the drives and now it's working really, really well. It's very fast. And it seems like I'm going to have to do that again this year because I've got a new camera and new accessories which take up a whole lot more space. Because with my build video, I think it was the high-end build video, which may or may not have been uploaded by the time I upload this. That was, I think, around 3 hours or like 4 hours of continuous filming in 4K 30, 100 megabits per second. Which, when I imported it onto my computer, I think the total file size was around 300 plus, or around 300 gigabytes, give or take. 300 gigabytes. I don't have much space on my SSDs, especially on my boot drive, which I use as a place for video editing. So maybe that wasn't the best choice. But SATA SSDs are not really great for 4K video editing either because of the read and write speeds. I've tried it, and it actually made a tangible difference on the NVMe instead of the SATA. So 500 gigs, it may have been enough for maybe using a phone to record, but with a 4K camera, a literal 4K mirrorless camera, and everything I have here, I can record for a longer period of time, and the file size is much bigger because the quality is much better. So another year, another SSD, what can I say? So I have with me a 2 terabyte ADATA XPG SX8200 Pro, and this is, well, I think it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm gonna do a review of this. I think if it's as good as I think it is, I'm gonna do a review. I'll publish it sometime later. I don't know. I'll have it linked in the description below when I do it. But this is really exciting because this right now for 2 terabytes, supposedly the performance is similar to the 970 Evo and the Western Digital Black SN750, if I'm remembering that correctly. It's the refresh of the Western Digital Black, which is the same drive as the SanDisk Extreme Pro 1TB that I bought last year. So supposedly it's the same performance, and when I bought the SanDisk Extreme Pro 1TB, it was around 1,800 Hong Kong dollars or 220 something US dollars. I'm not doing the math very accurately in my head, but I think it's around 220 or 250, something like that. This is 2,000 Hong Kong dollars or 250 US dollars. I checked the price on Amazon. For some reason it's more expensive there, around 290, but still, for that price, for 970 EVO or SN750 like performance, which I will test out, this seems really, really compelling. So let's unbox this. 2 terabytes, man. In 2017, when I built this machine right here, the 500 gig 960 EVO was around 1,700 Hong Kong dollars, or 210, 220 again, US dollars, which is 220 US dollars for 500 gigs. And 2 years later, we're here with 2 terabyte SSDs for as little as 200 US dollars. For the Intel 660p, that's a different drive, but this is 250, which is still unbelievable. Oh, there we go, guys. There we go. So this is the XPG, as it's clearly written there, ADATA XPG SX8200 Pro, 2 terabyte. Oh my god, this is awesome. And it even has a heatsink, which is nice to have, I guess. I'm not really sure how much of a difference a heatsink makes. I know that a lot of the PCIe Gen 4 drives, like the Aorus Gen 4 or the Corsair MP600, they have heatsinks because it gets really, really hot, because they're really fast. It's the same reason why X570 has a chipset fan, because PCIe Gen 4 is just really, really hot. Well, this is a PCIe Gen 3 drive. That's fast enough, really. So this is a 2 terabyte drive, NVMe SSD for $250, which is a total steal. So supposedly we have 3,500 megabytes per second sequential read and 3,000 megabytes per second sequential write. I am sure they live up to the spec because this is the highest capacity drive. Usually, as you'll see with basically any drive, the higher capacity you go for, the faster it is. Not with read. Read is a different topic because it doesn't rely on the SLC caching and things like that with read. It just reads data directly from the NAND cells. It doesn't try to overwrite data or try to put in data, which is a different process entirely. So yeah, if you look, let's say for example this drive right here. When looking at the reviews on Amazon, I've noticed that there was I think like a 1 or 2 star review saying that the drive didn't live up to the 3,500 megabytes per second read and 3,000 megabytes per second write. It turns out though that the dude purchased a 256 gig model, which is much slower actually. 256 gig only gets around 1,200 or maybe 1,500 megabytes per second write, which of course doesn't live up because on the box it says up to, right? Up to meaning that if you get the higher capacity, it's going to be as fast as the box suggests, which is what I've done here because I want a lot of space for editing a lot of footage, and this month I'm going to be pretty busy, as you'll probably see, because the last couple of weeks I've been we've been moving. You've noticed that it's a new place, and you noticed I have some lights and everything, so I've been trying to set up, and I've got a lot of stuff I have to do, you know, behind the scenes. So it's been a rough couple of weeks, but I'm going to be really busy. I've got lots of videos to show and upload for you guys this month and the next month and the months after that. So don't worry, I'm not going away anytime soon. So this allows me to have a lot of scratch space. for maybe copying some files, editing files, and outputting renders and stuff like that, so I won't have to worry about storage. So this is 2 terabytes. My biggest video project was 300 gigabytes. I think that's going to be fine for a while. And I have a NAS as well, so I can always put my video files, the finished video files, over there when I'm done with them. So there's no problem with that. So that looks really good. And there's 3M tape at the back of the heatsink right here, supposedly for you to put it on either the front or the back. Definitely the front, because this is a double-sided NVMe, because it's 2 terabytes. The NAND and the controllers are quite big, so they have to make it double-sided. But yeah, this is really cool. So let's take this out and see what this looks like. So it's metal, definitely. Why would you make a heatsink out of plastic? There's like a brush texture to it. I'm not sure if the camera's getting this, even if it's really good. That supposedly goes on here, like this, and that's fine. I wish the XPG logo was in a more neutral color, because I kind of have a theme going on over here, but it's fine. It's going to be hidden under the graphics card anyway. I'm never going to see it. Okay, so here's the drive in question. Here, ooh, let's try not to break it. There we go. So double-sided. Okay, there we go. There's some labels for me to hold on to. So this is the drive, 2 terabytes, baby. XPG SX8200, 2 terabyte. I'm gonna have, I'm pretty sure I will be doing a review of this and compare it to other drives, because I have 2 computer builds. I've done one already. I have one coming up. I've definitely got enough to benchmark and compare this with. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting video and value comparison, especially compared to the 660p, which is currently, I think, $220 on Amazon right now. Well, yeah, I'm really excited for that. All right. So guys, I think that was enough rambling for today. Let me just try to put this back in the box. There we go. Okay. So guys, I think that's enough rambling for today. I just like to thank you for your support, not financially, of course, but for the feedback, the comments, and suggestions, and everything that helped me make my videos better for you guys. Like, if my camera is bad, I'm upgraded. If the audio is bad, I'm gonna get a new mic, which I do have, by the way. And the lighting was a major criticism on my videos, and here we go. Leave your comments down below if tell me what you think, because it's still in the kind of beta stage. I'm not sure how everything will work, so do tell me if I need to make some adjustments. So I apologize if not everything is as smooth as it used to be, because I'm still getting used to the whole procedure of setting this stuff up and everything. So thank you for your support, and I hope to continue making good videos for you for the years to come. And I guess that wraps up the Christmas unboxing, everyone. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please also remember to hit that bell icon next to it so you don't miss any future videos. Links to everything that I have in the video will hopefully be in the video description below. Hopefully I'll find the stuff that I just unboxed, and I'll have the links down below. Leave your questions, comments, thoughts, feedback, and suggestions down in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Merry Christmas. Here's to the next couple years.